Welcome, beautiful people. Today we are looking at the whistleblower, Christopher Wray. He has been speaking out against Chad Wolf because Chad Wolf has not been warning the American people that currently the #1 domestic security threat is classified as white supremacist groups because it would make Trump look bad. Now, we are doing the Whistleblowers series because these dominoes are beginning to fall. As you can see, people are beginning to speak out about what happened at the DHS. I know there was quite a bit of information that came out recently about women having unauthorized procedures done against them, medical procedures. And there actually has been a call to abolish the Department of Homeland Security. That is correct. And I want to ask the question today, will DHS be disbanded under the new Biden-Harris administration? Thanks for coming, everyone, and thanks for the likes. You're all invited to the Minerals Monday Live. This week we're doing an astral projection to the crystal mine in Siberia, where we will be looking for chrome dioxide. So I want to ask today, will the Department of Homeland Security be abolished under the Harris administration? I'm going to cut the cards. The investigation, the hermit. This is somebody absolutely looking into it. So yes, DHS is being investigated at this very moment. This is great news, you guys. So I'm going to do a 9 spread on the whistleblower, Christopher Wray. All right. And the top row is Christopher Wray. And the second row is his intentions. And the third row is the outcome. Now, overseeing Christopher Wray and the DHS investigation is having to sift through false information, too much information, and a lot of emotionality. It's just a lot of heated and confused emotions that Chris Wray is actually experiencing right now. Oh, this is blood being spilled. This is actually the Knight of Swords, which means that he has the Justice Department on his side. So during this investigation against DHS, there's going to be indictments. This is what this means, a bunch of them. And there's going to be a lot of resources that are going to be successful in taking out the corruption in DHS, it beginning with an investigation. Okay, so this is a successful investigation, most likely a grand jury investigation, which leads to indictments. And Christopher Wray is victorious in his whistleblowing because This is the Six of Wands. This is the card of victory. This is the overtaking of the Senate in the new change of the administration, because once again, we're asking, will DHS be disbanded during the Biden-Harris administration? Yay! The intentions are innocent. This is the major arcana, the very first card in the tarot deck. This is a young idea, this idea of disbanding the DHS, and it comes from a place of innocence. All right? The very center of the reading is the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling. It's juggling resources from overseas. So these are immigrants. Okay, so in the opposition to disbanding the DHS is the undertow and the current of the people who have been using the people and human trafficking as resources, or violating them in these various ways versus doing what is right. You see how what doing wrong and doing right? So this very, very young idea of eliminating the DHS has to be juggled against the opposition, because there's human trafficking people who are gaining money. This is money. This is human trafficking. Okay, and that's who they're fighting against, because that's in the very, very center of the reading. In the intentions row is the Queen of Cups. This is a woman who is extremely emotional. I would actually put this as someone who is in charge of minors and children, and that would actually be Betsy DeVos and the DeVos family. She has an extremely emotionally vested interest, and as you can see, she's tied in not just with the money, but with these water ties. See, they could be using something like waterways, like a river, like the Mississippi River, to move money or move people, actually. And in the final row, we have the outcome is the Nine of Wands, which is nearly a war, you guys. This is blood being spilled, which is the Eight of Cups, but it's also a setup and a card of someone who is actually getting away with stuff. And dark secret money around human trafficking. Ooh. All right, now in order to get clarity on this, we're going to read down, and that's going to just give us the meaning to this reading. Christopher Wray blew the whistle on Chad Wolf, but it's so emotionally charged that there's been a lot of information and misinformation, and the Justice Department isn't able to clearly see what's going on in order to create evidence out of this. Right now, it's pulling on his emotions. He's innocent. He comes from a place of innocence. He's speaking from a place of innocence. Christopher Wray is not guilty of the crimes being committed by DHS. The Nine of Wands is the staff and the resources that he's been fighting against, which would be Chad Wolf and the DHS, which is very, very strong in developing evidence to make their case strong for keeping DHS from disbanding. See, they don't want to let go. However, the evidence is too strong against DHS because of the maladies, and the Justice Department is going to be successful in grand jury indictments, even though the opposition, which is human trafficking, which is gaining money around human trafficking and moving bodies is currently getting away with it. I mean, this is them getting away with these grievances, all right, at this moment, and they're going to continue to. The final outcome column is victory for Chris Wray over Betsy DeVos. That is right. And her dark money secrets. So this reading points directly to the DeVos connection. And we will look forward to seeing the indictments hopefully come out against DeVos, in addition to Chad Wolf. Thank you for coming to Minerals Monday Live. On Monday, we're doing an astral projection. If you have never astral projected into a crystal mine, I invite you to join us. It's going to be absolutely next level. Love to all. Namaste.